Good morning, guys. So today we are going to start a new topic, which is how we can integrate Selenium with BrowserStack and Jenkins, or in other words, how we can run our test cases you on Jenkins with BrowserStack. So let's get started, guys. Good morning, guys. So welcome to the new session on Selenium integration with Jenkins and BrowserStack. So in the last video, we have seen that. How we have integrated our Selenium test on Azure pipeline and how we have integrated our Selenium test on Selenium Grid with Docker containers. So this is the new session on browser stack with Jenkins and Selenium. So coming on to what exactly we mean by browser stack. So I hope you are all are aware what exactly is browser stack. So if you're not aware, let us start. So BrowserStack is basically a cloud web and mobile testing platform. So which provides us to test different websites and like browser mobile applications on demand, like basically different browsers and operating systems and real mobile devices. So basically, it's just a competitor of other uh, cloud applications like Azure and Docker containers and uh, other stuff like AWS. So in this session, we are going to start with the uh, how we can integrate our Selenium test with Jenkins along with BrowserStack. So let's get started. So I have started my Jenkins. Basically, if you can see, I have ran this jar file like jenkins.var, and I have run it in HTTP port 80881. So now my Jenkins, if you can see, Jenkins is up and running. So if I go to my dashboard, HTTP localhost 8081, I can see it is up and running now. Okay. So this is my dashboard of Jenkins. So before coming to how we can integrate Jenkins with BrowserStack and run our Selenium script in BrowserStack, I will quickly go to one URL, which is, if you can see, go to your Google Chrome and type here browserstack.com. So this is our URL. So once we navigate to BrowserStack, it will go take us to the sign in page of the BrowserStack. So if you sign in here, it will navigate us to you have to sign up here. So this is, there are two versions again, like free and the paid version. So you can automate different if you go to sign in, it will be taken up it will take up to, I log in with my account. So you have to give your Gmail email ID and password. So once you log in, this will navigate us to the BrowserStack automate dashboard page. So this is your dashboard basically. So here you can see I have already signed in now. Okay. So this is the main home page of BrowserStack, where you can see different types of framework which you can automate basically, both browser and the mobile ones. So here you can see Java, Cucumber, JUnit, Test Engine, and Node.js. And then we have Nightwatch for Tractor, WebDriver, Python, C Sharp. C Sharp also different than Unit and mm, Aspect Flow, then PHH, Ruby. So the others are like Cypress also, we can also integrate, Catalan, others than that. So we will go with Java Selenium first. So once you click on this, this will take us to the introduction page, like, so how you have to create the test case and how you're like how you're creating a repository, right? So this is like how you are going to build your test repository. And so first step they have given this, we have to clone the repository. Like if you have your own repository, maybe you can directly upload it to your GitHub URL. Okay, so they have given a sample repository, so you can clone it and take this code. and then you have to configure your test cases, Selenium test cases. So they have given like here how you can configure on different browsers and different devices basically. So if you open like also we can run parallelly. So I'll show you those things in my Eclipse. So here if you open it, it will show different operating system like iOS, Android, Windows, and Mac. So if you see Windows also, they have different versions and different browsers. Like we can, if you go to Chrome, we can select which particular 100, whichever browser we want to run. Same thing for Chrome, Firefox. And this is our Mac. So if you want to run on Mac machine, we can select our operating version or system version and OS version and basically the browser versions. Once you have done the desired capability, this is basically the desired capabilities how we are going to run our test cases on different machines and different browsers. So once you have done this, you can build your Selenium test cases on this BrowserStack cloud machines, and then we can view the results on the dashboard. So this is just mm, introduction how we are going to set up that. So basically this is the code which they have given up, and I'll show you my code which I have taken up. So if you can see here, this is my basically my project. So here I have created a Maven project, and here I have just created uh, one is this BrowserStack class, where we are going to take these as my static string basically. So once you log into your BrowserStack, it will automatically create a new user ID and access key basically. So you can see once I have logged in here with my ID, it has already created one user ID and the access key. So using this user ID and access key, we have to create a static string variable and give the username and the same key, or that is the access key here. And the URL for this BrowserStack Cloud WebDriver Hub is this. So this is the HTTPS and then the username and then the key and then this BrowserStack WebDriver Hub we have to concatenate to make the final string. So these steps will be common across any Selenium script which you write to integrate it with web browser stack. After that, I have created one before method and after method, and this is my actual test case which I'm going to run on this. There are two test cases. So basically, if you go to this URL, what I'm trying to do is I'm going to hit this URL. This is some Swag Labs website. So I'm going to type one username. This is my username and this is my password. I'm going to log in to this. After login, it will navigate us to this product page where I'm going to check how many inventories are available. So it will show some 6. I'm counting the number of items here. And same thing, I'm checking add to cart, how many add to carts are there. So there are total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just checking the size by doing some assertion here in both the test cases. So these two test cases, and before that I'm just logging to this and typing. This is the login method. So this is extending from my base test class. So this is my base test class. So now I'll show you what is the setup method here. So basically we are going to take the browser name and browser version as required by the desired capabilities. So we have to pass these capabilities at what is the OS version and OS and OS version. Basically in BrowserStack we have to give separately the OS and the OS version. So and the browser version. So yeah, so I'm giving my these parameter browser as a parameter like browser version, OS and OS version in my in my testng.xml file. So I have created one testng XML file like this. So here if you can see, this is my suite name, browser stack test automation regression suite, I have created two tests. So basically one is for BrowserStack on Firefox and Chrome. Here I have given my four parameters like OS version, browser and browser version. And this is my test, first test. And the same thing I'm running on Chrome on different operating system, which is Mac Catalina, and I am running on Chrome 85. So if you can see here, so this is my operating systems. So I have OS Catalina here, and Windows 10 I'm running on different Firefox browser basically. So here I'm running on Firefox, Windows 10 OS, and here I'm running with OS Catalina with Chrome browser. So I have these images here. So basically it will run whatever browser version you want, you can select, see whether it is available or not. Like in C85 is available here. C85 is there under OS Catalina. Same thing for Windows running on Firefox 80. So Windows 10 and Firefox, this is my Firefox, and I think it is not expanding. Maybe I have to scroll bottom. Yeah, so I have Firefox 80 available here. So so basically it will, yeah, so basically I was telling like we are going to run our first test on Windows, which I can see the Windows 10, and I have a Firefox 80 available here, the Firefox version, and same thing second I'm going to run on OS Catalina on Chrome browser, so I can see whether the browser is available or not. So 85 is available on OS like Mac machine on Chrome browser. So based on that, I have configured the second test, and this is my first test. So these parameters I'm passing to my test setup method here. All these browser name, browser version, and I'm setting the capability, taking the values from the parameters test.ng, and then I'm comparing whether the browser name. So browser name also I'm giving here, right? I'm giving whether it is Firefox or Chrome. So that will be Windows. Yeah. So that will be taken care in if else block. If my browser is Chrome, it will initiate the Chrome driver, and same thing for Firefox. After that, I am setting the going to go to my remote WebDriver class and launch this URL. So this is my actual final string which I have concatenated, shown you, right, based on the username and the key. So then it will wait for the it's like an implicit wait, and then basically after that it will perform the steps given in my test method to do the assertion of this particular URL. So I hope the code is clear. So once I run my test case through this test.ng XML file, I also have in the pom.xml. If you want to run through pom, you have to give your properties in this. So I have configured my Maven Surefire plugin and given my configuration of the suit XML file. So this suit file is taking the path of this. I have given the path of my test.ng XML file, correct? So once I run this through test.ng suit, so if you can see, it has started execution. Meanwhile, I'll go to my browser stack, and so there is one. If you scroll up, you will be getting one. Yeah, so here you can see there were no build earlier, so I have just started a fresh build. So it has started two test cases, as you can see. So it has started first test case on OS Mac machine and Chrome browser. So if you can see, it has captured the log here, started the browser and opened the URL. So it will show what it has done. It has opened the URL and logged in, and see all the logs are also captured here. and this is for Firefox on Windows machine, correct? So if you see the text log also captured, so it is also capturing the screenshot along with the video also. So it has opened the Firefox browser, as you can see here. It has opened, logged in, and now it has so as you can see, I have executed my both the test in different browsers and different OS. And so if you can see, it has started execution on both the machines and two different browsers, and it has shown on uh, Firefox. It has executed, and it has executed also on Chrome. And both the tests got passed in Chrome, and both the tests got passed in Firefox. So same thing you can see it have once we executed on browser starts to this job. So this was through when we are running through directly from Eclipse, correct? So now we will push this code to GitHub URL and create a new job. So let us see how we can do that. So right now, if you can see, I have already created one GitHub URL and I have pushed my code to this repository. Fine. The same repository code I have pushed to my GitHub URL. So now I'll show you how we can create a new Jenkins job. So before starting, what we have to do is we have to integrate one plugin to Jenkins. So the plugin name is, if you go to manage plugins, the I've already installed it. Maybe if you search it, BrowserStack, correct? So this plugin is required to integrate and run our test cases on BrowserStack. So I have already installed it. So it is seeing it is already installed. So once you have installed this plugin, so now you can create a new job. So I will be creating a Maven project. So I will be giving the same project name here. Okay, once you create this as a Maven project, it will take us to the configuration. So once we come here in the source code management, we have to give our GitHub URL. So this is my GitHub URL. So I will give my URL here, and you can select your credential for GitHub. So I have selected mine. Apart from that, you don't have to do anything with build trigger. Also, if you add this plugin, right? So I have already installed my plugin, the BrowserStack. After that, you can select that from the build environment. So I will select BrowserStack and I will select my credential of my BrowserStack. So this is my credential. If you can see, this is my username. This is my access key. After that, you have to go to build, and this is a pom.xml. You have to give the command which is clean install. That's all. And in post build action, you don't need to do anything. Just click on save here. So this is my new Maven project created here. Now if I run my job here, build now, see it has started one new job here. If you open it, see the console logs, you can see it has started parsing the pom.xml now, from because we have created on pom.xml. So it will take the dependencies and download the dependencies, and this is my testng XML path. So that will take the configuration from my testng, and it will start executing these two tests. So as you can see, it has started downloading the dependencies. Now it has started the test. So we can go to our BrowserStack and see whether any new tests have started here. As you can see, we triggered some test cases these three test cases through local execution through Eclipse directly. But now we can see it has started one more execution, which is an OS Mac machine and Chrome browser 85. So here it has opened the URL and it has launched the URL and just typing the username, and here it has captured the screenshot also. You can see it has captured the screenshot also. So it is typing this username here. Correct. Yes, so it is typing the password also. See, now it has gone to. You can also see the execution running. It's a video, like we can see it through video also. See, it has opened the Chrome browser here and it has launched and completed the execution. So if you can see in your job, build got success here, and there were 4 tests and nothing is failed and all got passed here. So you can see same thing in your BrowserStack also. See, we executed these 4 some minutes back through Eclipse directly, and these are my 4 test cases which got executed, like check add to cart, both on Windows and Catalina, and this is my second test case, both on Windows and Catalina and different browsers. So I can see in the video recording here, it has started the Chrome browser and executed. Same thing if you can see on Firefox also. So this is my Windows machine. See, it is launching the Firefox now. It is opening the URL and it is executing my test case Firefox. Same thing. This is my third test case. Starting the browser. So you can see different types of log, text log. Here you can see the different browser steps and different screenshot also captured here. This is my network log and other logs. You can see the console logs here. You can download and view logs here, and you can download the logs also. So same thing, like this gives a very beautiful user experience. Like we can see how latest case got executed parallelly and different browser and different OS. So if you go to their documentation, so this is you can how you can go. You can sign in and you can go to their developers and documentation. If you click here, you can see Selenium Test Automate, how you can run the sample test case, and how you can debug, how you can integrate this browser stack with Jenkins, Bamboo, Azure, and GitHub. All this documentation is very beautiful, and here also you can see how different advanced features, how you can take screenshot. So screenshot also I have taken the help like visual logs. So I have added how it can automatically capture it. So here they have given like if you add this as in your desired capabilities. So same thing I have done here. I have added in my base test, and this is my desired capability. So it will take the by default it is false. If you make it true, it will take the visual logs. So this is one way. Another way is through test script also you can do. Like if you go to Java, you can add this in your test case at the script level. Correct. And this is also you can add it and take the screenshot to on the session text log. So there are 2 ways. Selenium 4 here you can see the same code which I have written through desired capabilities, and once you open the remote WebDriver, you can create a WebDriver reference variable and take the screenshot this format. And same thing you can do through the Selenium legacy, how you earlier we were using Selenium 3. So if you can see here, same steps there, desired capabilities they have added, and here these 2 are the extra lines for capturing the screenshot at the script level. So this is second way how we can take the screenshot. So if you can go through how you can upload the file, how you can add the plugins, and there are different good documentation help files are given here. So you can go and you can do through different languages, Python, Ruby, C Sharp. So this is how we will execute our test cases through Selenium with the BrowserStack. So I hope you liked my session, and so maybe you can try using this video as a help. You can execute your test cases by creating Jenkins job, and see the job got finished, and we can see if you go to a dashboard, and this was my project, and if you can see this got passed here. So if you can go to your build, you can see the console log, the build got passed here. The same thing you have seen in your uh, browser stack. So here you can see I have only 82 minutes left. So these are the 4 test cases which got executed, and it will show in your build log. So here they have different session ID and a browser and OS and how much duration and test case name and different logs. So it is beautiful, like capabilities also it will capture which browser, which version and which OS, and you can see each step in a beautiful way. I think that is like this is for like a normal browser automation. Also you can do automation for mobile also, like if you go to app automation, so you can automate even your mobile applications here. So if you go to desktop, yes, if you go to dashboard, you can even select different types of framework, and you can start to automation. For mobile automation, it will also give us a new. You go to get started here, you can start with your mobile app automation also. Same thing, if you give, see here the different app automation using Java, Node.js, different frameworks you can use, and start with your automation for web and both app mobile automation. So I think this was end of the session. So I hope you like my video. Please do subscribe to my channel, which is with Automation Techie. I will upload my source code, which is this GitHub source code, and also I will suggest people to take advantage of these sessions, and please do subscribe to my channel. I hope it will be useful for all of you, so that you can use same in your coming sessions. So thank you very much, and please do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. Please do subscribe my channel. Thank you. That's all with the session, guys. So this is about my current topic, browser stack with Selenium and Jenkins. So I hope you like my channel. So I'll try to paste this GitHub URL in my video description. You can see this is my GitHub URL. So maybe I will paste it in my video description, and you can uh, create similar kind of a repository and create a Jenkins job, and try to see whether it is getting executed using browser stack. So that's all, guys. Please do subscribe to my channel, which is Rohit Automation Techie. I hope you like my video. Please do subscribe my channel. See you in the next session. Thank you very much.